What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. Last episode, we did get bounced out of the first round of the playoffs, and I realized I didn't show any of the awards last episode, but we're going to address the issue I said last episode, and I blamed basically the second line. And the second line actually wasn't that bad. Toronto Maple Leafs did play the Arizona Coyotes in the Western Conference Final. President's Trophy, Carolina. Patrick Kane. Morgan Riley took over from James Norris. Patrick Kane, that goalie from Carolina. Martin Jones, goalie from Carolina. Frederick Anderson, Christopher Tanev. Bergeron took home the Bergeron Trophy. Ted Lindsay went to Jonathan Toews. And Rocket Richard actually went to Nathan MacKinnon. So a nice mix-up of awards right there. Not the usual winners. Besides Patrick Kane, he won just about everything. So, I mean, I guess it's different from Crosby. We're going to go ahead and sim to the draft. And you guys were right. I cannot blame the second line for that playoffs. They actually put up quite a bit of points. A good number of points, actually. So I actually cannot blame that second line. I actually have a master plan for the team after the draft. But we're going to worry about that later on. Let's go ahead and start simulation of the... Well, not start simulation of the draft. Start the draft. We're going to sim to our user pick. We are not trading up for a draft pick. There is no point in doing so. And basically, I have a master plan to acquire a good person. Wow, that's a nice goalie to pick up right there. Let's see who's available for the Winnipeg Jets. There's actually this guy, Rensfield, Mikhail Rensfield? No, Mikhail Rensfield. He actually, high top 6 potential. That's actually extremely well. I actually want to take him because we don't necessarily, I don't want a power forward. I have a specific build in mind for the team. I don't need a power forward. A sniper would be nice, but I don't want to drop. I mean, technically I'm not dropping that low for these guys. Slemko, but he's a high top 9. Let's take the top 6 guy. He may be pretty good. Yeah, low top 4. That's actually really good. And he may be playing in the AHL squad this season, which we do have some controversy over that. I'll continue as soon as I put my button that fell out my controller back in my controller. There we go. Sim to next round, and we'll see who we get. I believe we have a second. We do. We actually have San Jose's second overall pick. No, no, we don't. What am I doing? I sim the next round. I meant sim the user pick. Okay. Didn't we get? No, we didn't. Never mind. That was my other profile. I did. I traded somebody for a San Jose first round pick, but that was me as the Panthers. Like I have like an offline franchise mode as well. Okay, so right now I don't necessarily see anybody snipers. I would like to go McLaren. I don't want to take a Preston McLaren. Do I want to take a risk on this guy? I mean, there is a defenseman which we know is exactly a top 6 defender. But you know what, we're going to take a risk on McLaren. Maybe he'll be a good sniper for us. He does fit our build. Medium top 9. That's not terrible. So we're going to sim to next round. And why do I keep doing that, man? That's so aggravating. Let's stop that. Okay. Sim to user pick. There we go. That's going to get us where we have to go. And there we are, pick 22. So let's see if we select now. Grinder. Let's take Kuhlman because he's a top 6 defender, and we know exactly what we're getting with him. Actually, we have another top 6 defender down here who's also an offensive defenseman. So if he's still there, we'll definitely take him. We could use some more forwards, but you know what? Might as well take the best available pick. Medium top 6. That's actually pretty good. Sim to user pick this time, not next round. And we do have a 4th. We're actually the second pick in the 4th. Okay, so now we're going to sort by potential. Anybody who I have exact on? Ooh, nobody really. That's not that good. Okay, what about high potential? Okay, high bottom 6. That's really good. We're in the 4th round, so these guys are actually projected to go now. I do want to take another sniper. Actually, you know what? We could use a grinder for maybe AHL grinding out. So let's take actually, let's take Butler. Power forward. I know that I said it didn't fit the build, but might as well take him. and send the next round. I know it's dumb that he didn't fit. I said power forwards don't fit my build, but he is going to help out the AHL squad. Okay. I do not like this draft right now because I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I did it again. Okay, wow. You guys are probably like nodding your head right now, about to type in the comment section that I have no idea what I'm doing, and that is 50% correct, but not necessarily. I like to play GM mode. Okay, round 5. We're just going to sort by high potential and take somebody there. There actually is a goalie here. Medium AHL fringe goalie. That means he's not that good. I trust my scouts here. So AHL top 6 forward could actually be a bottom 6 forward. So I've learned that by playing offline, AHL top 2 could be a 7th defender. So an AHL starter could actually be a fringe goalie. So I do want to take a goalie for the AHL squad. So we're going to take Mayer. Hopefully he's decent. And low starter. That's actually really good. Okay, that's a steal in the 5th round right there. How about that? Sim to user pick. Let's do that. We're not going to try to trade anything. I'm happy with what we have. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. McLaren. Okay, sort by potential. Let's take... No. Let's take... Calzano. He's not going to be drafted, so let's take this guy. Klenko. We'll take Klenko. Bottom 6. That's not that bad. Medium bottom 6. AHL guy right there. Sim to okay, so I have to be careful here. Options, sim to user pick. And we're going to take that one guy who should still be there, the sniper. And that's going to end their draft. See, AHL potential right there. Let's see. There he is. Calzano, still there. We're going to take him. Please be low bottom 6. That's not that bad. Sim the entire draft. That's the end of our draft, guys. So we did have a pick in every round. That's the first draft in a while where we actually had picks in every round. We didn't trade any of our picks away. So we're going to sim to the resign phase, and I do have a master plan for this offseason. Now, okay, Christian Vasileinen's a free agent, actually. So he may actually be NHL ready. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm hoping he will be. Now, there is a contract I do want to address that's hurting us quite a bit, and we actually don't have room for him to play anymore. We'll get there in a second, no. Okay, so the big people that need to be re-signed, Sam Bennett is that big guy, the big fish this offseason. Brendan Lemieux needs to be re-signed, and Darcy Pisani, Darcy Pisani is actually 84 overall now. So he is a NHL defender now. So he needs to play in the NHL. Adam Lowry will be released. We don't need a 4th liner, as Hansen Harkins is coming up to play in the 4th line. Yep, 82 overall. He's a 4th liner for us for sure. Christian Vasilinen actually could possibly be NHL ready. I'm not quite sure on that, so I don't want to sign him to an AHL deal right away. Joseph Quick, 84 overall. He's already signed. McLaren, Jarrett McCann needs to be re-signed. Anybody else? Mainly prospects. So really no one we have to worry about. Let's check out the people we just drafted. Where is the guy we drafted in the 1st round? Was it McLaren? No, that was the 2nd round. Who was it? It was... Where's he at? I forget his name. Oh, Rensfeld. It's this guy. 59 overall. That's terrible. You were terrible, bud. That may be a bad pick. He's only 18. He's literally only 18. Wow, I didn't even see him down there. Let's hope he grows in the offseason. He's got 2 seasons to grow before we're going to sign him to a deal. We should be good. Hopefully. God, I hope he grows to be better. Tim Lander, 72, 20. Yeah, you can play. You can play in the AHL for sure. 2-way deal. There you go. And Kanko, we don't need you. We don't need anybody else down there right now. So let's check out goalies. Make sure that all of our goalies are signed up. Eric Commer's 86 now. That's great. Mayer. Let's give this guy a season to, just give him some sitting time. 65 overall at 19 years of age actually is not that bad. Hopefully he grows great. We're qualify Ojeko or Carlento, whatever his name is. I cannot say any of these AHL goalies' names, guys. Crazy names. Okay. Now, the one thing I do want to address is Dustin Byfuglien. He's got 1 year left. We don't have room for him in the defense. He's not going to be good this season. I know I said I wanted him to retire a Winnipeg Jet. But, guys, we don't have room to play him. And we may have to buy out his contract. We could trade him, but it's just not. I mean, it makes more sense to trade him, but his contract's just not going to get traded. Dustin Byfuglien, guys, I know I said I wanted him to retire a Winnipeg Jet, and I feel terrible for doing this, but we're going to buy out his contract. And as I said, I know it's dumb, but we have to. I don't know, man. $2 million, but it's $2 million. It's for 2 years, though. I don't want to have to do that. He's only got 1 year left. We don't have room for him to play. That's the problem. And we could trade away, like, Tyler Myers or someone like that. But then when Dustin Byfuglien's gone, what do we do? Tyler Myers is gone then. Because Josh Morrissey. Okay, so our top four. Vlasic, Morrissey, Myers, Trouba, Pisani, Stanley. Is Logan Stanley? Yeah, he's still NHL defender. So do we trade Tyler Myers? I want to keep Dustin Byfuglien, but that contract is killer, man. I don't know what to do. We could try. I don't want to trade Dustin Byfuglien, man. He's got 1 year in his deal. I'd rather wait it out, but then it's going to start the growth of one of our rookies. That's the problem. Logan Stanley didn't do bad last season either. Okay, we're coming back to that. Let's get the other contract out of the way. I'm wasting time here. Okay, Sam Bennett, yes. Okay, here's what we're going to do with Sam Bennett. Him or Patrick Laine will be traded before the end of the offseason. I don't know who, so I'm just going to give him the contract he wants. Just like that. It could be him. It could be William Nylander. I'm leaning more towards Sam Bennett. We really haven't done anything with him. He's basically collecting dust. I mean, not necessarily. He's had some good seasons for us. But the problem is, the build I want to go for, he hasn't passed 50 points. He got close to it that 1 year we played him on the third line, but then last season he dropped -2. There's just no scoring on that second line because we don't have a sniper there. It's 3 playmakers. Nikolai Ehlers could have gone, but I kind of want to keep Nikolai Ehlers. I do not want to trade Nikolai Ehlers. He's a Jets player at heart. I want to try to keep him. I'd rather trade Sam Bennett. So Sam Bennett will most likely be traded. Darcy Pisani, we are going to offer a contract. He wants 2.4 for 2 years. Let's give you 2.2 for 2 years. I feel like that's fair. You're going to be a good defender for us. I said goalie. And let's try to get him at really cheap. Okay, Christian Vesalainen. I don't think he's going to be NHL ready. He does want a one-way deal, though. He does want a two-way deal. I mean, it looks like he gets pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, he jumps up, so he gets pretty good. How about 2 years? Let's give him 3 years. I don't want to lock him up that much yet. We don't know how good he's going to be. 2.675 for 2 years. That's fair, I believe. Christian Vesalainen, you could be a really good stud for us, or you could completely suffer and not be good for the team. Dmitry Tereshov, man, I don't know what we do with him. He's a third liner. He's playing on the fourth line. I feel like we're wasting him. We're going to release him. I'm going to regret doing that. But you know what? We're wasting him. We might as well do that. And, okay, let's see who else we have to re-sign. Let me just go to all expiring. Okay. Brendan Lemieux. Jansen Harkins is getting a contract for sure. He wants another one-way deal. No, he does not want a one-way deal. So, you know what? 1.55, that's not that bad. I'll actually give you that for 2 years. That's not bad at all. There you go. Brendan Lemieux, we can basically... Ooh, he wants some good money. I don't want to give you that money. How about 2 years at... That's a lot of money for a third liner. In my opinion. 2 years at 3.05. If he takes that, great. If he doesn't, we'll offer him another contract. Brent, I want to keep that rookie line together on the third line. That's one thing I want to do. I want them to grow, have good morale together. Jared McCann, you don't want a two-way deal. You know what? You could be a fourth liner for us. Might as well. I'll give it to him. I don't think he's going to get any better, but you know what? I'll give you 4 years at that. That's not that bad. And it's actually pretty good. Andrew Kopp. I'm just gonna qualify him. You have AHL top 2 potential. You're 25. Oh, I qualified him. I meant to release him. Ah, come on. These buttons are kicking my butt today. Vitaly Zubov. He wants a 2-way deal for 2 years. That's perfect. I'll give him just that. 2-way for 2 years. That's awesome. He'll be down there in the AHL squad helping them out. Sami Niku, we do have to give him a deal. So we'll give you a 2-way deal for 2 years. Actually, we'll give you one for 3 years because it's going to take you a while to grow. You're only a 77. Cedarhelm, you're actually can play down there now that we have space. There you go. 2-way deal for 2 years. There you go. Pekarin, we'll qualify. And Chase Del Leo. Marshall Duncan, we're going to offer him a contract down there for 2 years. 703, really? Okay, come on. Chase Del Leo, we're qualified. See if anybody accepts him. If they don't, oh well. If they do, that's great. Let's see if we still got everybody. I'm really considering buying out Dustin Buffalo. But you know what? We'll see how these contracts go. Maybe we trade somebody, maybe we don't. Advanced day. Let's see who we got. Come on. Let's see who we got. Sam Bennett. Okay, so it looks like everybody actually accepted so far. Anybody declined? Nope, everybody accepted. That's great. That's basically our team right there. We really didn't release anybody, so we still have a lot of contract space. Man, it's really the only thing I can think to do is buy out Dustin Bufflin's contract, but I can wait 1 year. He's still 87 technically, but it's just that means we're gonna have to send someone down to the AHL. I don't want to trade Tyler Myers because he's still in his prime. We can try to trade Dustin Byfuglien, but as I said, like Dustin Byfuglien's a player you want to retire with the team. He's been a Winnipeg Jet his entire career, like Winnipeg Jet, and no, he hasn't. Why did I say that? Dustin Byfuglien has not been a Winnipeg Jet his entire career. Why did I say that? That was dumb of me to say. He was on Chicago. Why did I say that? You know what? Now that I consider that, I know Dustin Byfuglien's a big leader of the Winnipeg Jets. I do want to trade him. His contract's going to be extremely hard to trade, but I do have a plan. We're not going to do anything else right this second, because we can't do anything until we get to free agency, so let's sim to free agency. Everybody's signed, so I'm 90% sure everybody's signed. For sure, so let's sim to free agency and see what happens. If there's a big fish in free agency, we're going after him. You accepted. I may be full on contract spots now. That may be a problem. I really want like the first line sniper. That'd be great. Maybe like a left wing. Maybe like a Jeff Skinner would be great. I saw him slip the free agency before. And I see a Roman. Ooh, I see defenders. Come on. No. I was afraid of this. I see all defenders. TJ Brody's. I mean, there's no point in signing any of these guys. We could trade Dustin Byfuglien and offer one of these guys a contract, but I'm not going to do that. We don't need these guys. That's the problem. Center, Mikael Granlund. See, now it's going to be harder to acquire a sniper. See, Mikael Granlund, we don't need another center. We need a sniper. Craig Smith, are you a sniper? You're a 2-way forward. Ugh, this is terrible. Low elite. Anthony Mantha, no, you're 25-25. Wingberg, Joshua Hosang, Michael Matheson, you're 26. Anybody slip from the draft? Ooh, you're really good. Oh, that's Dmitry Tereshov. See, I would sign him back, but we don't need him, and we're wasting him. There's no point in having someone that you're not going to use. Might as well just let him go to a team that's going to use him. Stoll, medium backup. 20, you're RFA. Really, nobody's catching my eye, so I'm not really worried about any of these guys. What goalies slipped in the free agency this year? Corey Crawford, wow. Robin Lehner, Hellberg, and you're okay. Darcy Kemper. So those two decent goalies in free agency. Unfortunately, there's no snipers that I want to go after in free agency. So that sucks. That's going to make this a lot harder. Toy Crew would be a nice addition to the team, but we don't need him. We have a surplus of defenders right now. I really want to try to find a trading asset for Sam Bennett and Dustin Byfuglien. Maybe there's no way I can trade them in a package deal. I will retain salary on Dustin Byfuglien. That's 1 year. That's no big deal. I can retain salary on Dustin Byfuglien. That's not bad at all. Is there a team that would take him, though? Columbus would actually take him. What about, is there any other teams? I want a team that, I don't want to send him to a team that's going to suck. Philadelphia, they're a contender. Pittsburgh's a contender, but they definitely can't. None of these teams can handle the cap, for sure. I don't want to send them to a bad team. The Maple Leafs are actually a contender. But again, we'd have to retain quite a bit of that salary. Unless we take someone back. Maybe a sniper. This is how we can get our sniper. Let's check out Columbus. See who they have. I want a forward. Particularly someone who's a good sniper. Someone who's going to help us put the puck in the back of the net. Boone Jenner, maybe? What are you? You're a two-way forward. I want a natural-born sniper. Nick Foligno. Gagner. There's no point in even trading for you. Oliver Borkstrand. He'd be perfect. But the chances of them trading Oliver Borkstrand are highly unlikely. So we'll come back. I mean, I'm willing to make a giant trade. But it's not going to be... We could try him. But, okay, so Oliver Borkstrand is one of those players we can attempt to go after. We're going to have to really send him a great offer, though. That's for sure. Giroux, Voracek, Simmons. No, they're not going to trade any of those guys. I mean, they could trade Wade Simmons. He's more of a two-way forward, yeah. Braden Shen, no. Couturier, your center, though. Really nobody else there that's... I want someone who's established. What about Pittsburgh? I know they have to have somebody. Phil Kessel would be nice, but again, his trade value is way too high. There's no way we'd be able to get Phil Kessel. And he's a first liner. He's got 2 years left on his deal. It's just not worth it, man. I mean, Malkin has less trade value than Phil Kessel, but it's probably because Malkin's... Good God, look at that contract. 9.5 for 2. That's not going to happen. So there's no one we can get from Pittsburgh, really. Toronto's the other one. Maybe they have a surplus of snipers. JVR wouldn't be bad. You're more of a power forward, though. But, I mean, I don't know. I want someone who's, like, for sure a goal scorer. Mitch Marner would be nice. But, again, that's a center. We don't need a center. We need a sniper. What's Brendan Lepsick? Nope. Unfortunately, they don't have anybody. Nazem Kadri's a two-way forward. And playmaker, actually. Wow, okay. TJ Oshie's a two-way forward. Obviously, Austin Matthews. That trade's not going to happen. So, Oliver Borkstrand is the guy I want to try to go after. I want to attempt to wow Columbus of a trade. We have to send them a trade they can't refuse, though. It can't just be like Dustin Byfuglien for Oliver Borkstrand straight up. This is obviously highly... That's not going to go through. We have to give them somebody else. So maybe this is where we throw Sam Bennett in the mix. Sam Bennett or William Nylander. They want Sam Bennett. This actually would be a great deal. I mean, Sam Bennett, as I said... Let me see who had more points last season. Sam Bennett or William Nylander. Sam Bennett had 44 points. William Nylander is a higher overall, but he's bad at faceoffs. 48. Wow, really? Way to make it easy on me, guys. William Nylander's a year younger. 2 overall is higher. I want to keep him because he's on that nice contract. 2.7 for another 2 years. That's a perfect deal. Like, that's awesome. We'll have him until he's 26. And then we could get to decide if we actually give him great money. Because trading Sam Bennett's perfect. Because Brett Howden is the third line center. And then Jansen Harkins is the fourth line center. If he's not ready, Jarrett McCann's more than happy to come up and play. We have the players. We just need to make room. So trading Sam Bennett is great. Like this trade, they'd be over the league maximum salary cap. But as I said, I'm okay with retaining salary on Dustin Byfuglien. It's 1 year. It's not going to hurt us a whole lot. It's actually helping us because that's going to help us, have defenders to play in the NHL. Because have our defenders play in the NHL. I said AHL. Ah, crap. Come on. What do you mean over the maximum? Would be over. Let me see if I can add somebody here. Is there anybody they want to get rid of? I'm okay with taking on a bad contract here too. So let's go to skaters match and block. I'm okay with taking on a bad contract. Let's do it this way. Is there anyone they really want to get rid of? That's a decent overall. Because I'll take. I mean, this Eichel guy is not that bad. That was their first round pick though. Like, why are they trying to get rid of PD Eichel? We'll actually take PD Eichel. Would they still be over the salary cap? Yeah, I mean, it's right there. So I guess because we're retaining. Oh, because we're retaining so much. I guess we're retaining 0.50 on Sam Bennett. No, really, it still won't go through. Even if we retain a full 50% on Dustin Byfuglien, it won't go through. Wow. That's frustrating. See, that would go through, but the trade value is not there. Nowhere near there. Dustin Byfuglien needs to be traded, and that's one of the teams that would take him. I really want Oliver Bjorkstrand. I do not want to give away William Nylander, though. I'd rather give him Sam Bennett. But Sam Bennett they're over the league minimum salary cap. What if we take, as I said, they don't have anybody on bad contracts, I don't believe. Let me do it this way. Who's making the most money out of everybody here? PD Eichel. I mean, they won't do that. And that's just racking up the trade value. So we'd have to take somebody who is eating some cap here. Do they have any goalies that's eating some cap? Dude, they want to get rid of some high-quality prospects, man. I'm okay with taking them, but I'm not going to. They have $3.1 million in cap space open. I don't see why, what's the problem here? Okay, let me do it this way. Who has the least amount of trade value on their team? Okay, and we're going to look for a hefty contract. This guy, actually, Kostelar. They don't want to get rid of him, no. I want someone they want to get rid of. Maybe someone at $1 million. Prout. Dalton Prout. I believe his name is. Yes, Dalton Prout. We can trade him to another team. They don't necessarily want to get rid of him. I'm going to throw him in the deal. Boom. That just made, because this is a huge trade. Oliver Bjorkstrand is a huge asset to acquire. But see, now their trade value is higher. Because I guess because there's more people on there. I'll throw in... Do they want a defender that's on an entry-level deal? Because if so, I'll be more than happy. It'd have to be a low-end defender, though. They do not. I'm not giving up Logan Stanley. Wyatt Bear? I'd be okay with getting rid of Wyatt Bear. See, there's no way this trade is going to go through. Unless we take Dustin Byfuglien out. Okay. See, Sam Bennett for Oliver Bjorkstrand, obviously that's not going through. But they want Dustin Byfuglien. So if I throw Dustin Byfuglien on there, boom, over the league minimum salary cap. Even if we retain, they'd still be over. Because I'm okay with retaining 50%. Would we be... I mean... Okay, so let's get to 50% right here. They'd still be over. I don't understand what's going on. Why are they still over? I could add somebody who has, a giant contract and they're still going to be over. Let's add... I think it's broken. Because, let's just add... Say, Boone Jenner. Okay, now it would go through. So... That's odd. I don't understand why. What's the salary cap? I don't want to retain any on Sam Bennett. I will retain 0.8. Well, yeah, 0.8. Still over. I don't understand what's going on here. Why is it still over? This is just making it frustrating now. Because this is a good trade for us. We will take... Someone you really don't want. Riley Nash. Jeez, he's on a big contract. Look at that. That would make it go through. Riley Nash. We take... Oh, that's Rick Nash. Really? I thought that was Riley Nash. Wow, he's only at 82 overall. We can take him. I don't want to shove him in the minors, though. We'll trade him to another team. Do they have someone else like that? Like, overall-wise, that's not that good. Particularly a forward. That would be great. Like, okay, Paul Bittner. Obviously, he's not... Someone that's making some good money. Because I'd be okay with taking Rick Nash. Even... You know, we'll take Rick Nash to make this go through. I'm taking the cap off Sam Bennett, though. That's the problem. I'm not going to do that for Sam Bennett. We're definitely... Okay, this is a big trade here. So we're definitely going to have to throw something else in here. I don't know if I should retain that cap on Dustin Byfuglien, though. See, cap's not an issue. We don't have any problem for cap space. What if we throw in... I want to throw in someone they want. Would they be interested in draft picks? No, they're not. Goalies, match and block. We're not giving them Heljenko. He's going to be really good. Any prospects? Wyatt Bear. Boom. This just got that much better. Would this trade go through? Oliver Bjorkstrand for Rick Nash, Sam Bennett. Well, Oliver Bjorkstrand and Rick Nash for Sam Bennett, Dustin Byfuglien with 50% salary retained, and Wyatt Bear. Is Oliver Bjorkstrand the solution to all of our problems? No, not at all. So we're going to definitely have to give them some more value. Okay, I was afraid of this. Wow, I spent so much time trying to make this trade. Okay, draft picks. How about a second for this year? And a second from next year. I don't want to do a first. That's 2 seconds that's basically a first. Come on. That's success. Yeah, yes. Success. Okay. Maybe I could have gave them 1 second, but I really wanted to get Oliver Bjorkstrand. Now, morale is going to be all over the place because we traded away those two guys, especially Dustin Byfuglien being a captain. That's huge. Now we are going to rename the captains, and I think it's time. Well, he was an alternate captain. Blake Wheeler's obviously still the captain. I think it's time. Oh, we can't do that anyways. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that once we sim. Okay, so our roster spots should be good now. Let's take a look just to make sure. We're not going to sign anybody in free agency. I think we're good. Oliver Bjorkstrand is a huge asset, guys. Trust me. He's going to be great for the team. All right, let's check this out. And he can still grow. And they got Dustin Byfuglien, who they wanted for this season. They may re-sign him. So Oliver Bjorkstrand, he's right there. He's down to 87, obviously. So let's go to forwards. Okay, let's sort by overall. Okay. So Blake Wheeler, Mark Scheifele, Patrick Laine. That's the first line. Second line, William Nylander, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Nikolai Ehlers. Or Joseph Quick if he passes Nikolai Ehlers. So we'll keep our eye on that. And then fourth line, Brett Howden, Brennan Lemieux, and Christian Vesalainen, ? That could be a pretty good pairing if Christian Vesalainen does get a jump to like 83. Because right now he's like other. I'm going to say depth. Okay, depth. Then Rick Nash, we do have to try to trade. So, because Jansen Harkins, Jared McCann. Okay, let's see if there's a team interested in Rick Nash. This is going to be hard to get rid of Rick Nash because of his contract. But maybe there's a team that would take Rick Nash. I highly doubt it. We do not need Rick Nash. I would like to trade him maybe for like a 7th. I just want him out of here. We do not need Rick Nash. We're already retaining a lot of salary on some players. You know, if I can get a third, if I can turn him for a third, that's great. That's our third. That's the third we gave them for William Nylander a while back ago, I believe. I could be wrong with that. So they're not going to take him. They can't. They don't have the cap. Pittsburgh, they don't have the cap. Philadelphia, they don't have the cap. No teams really have the cap this time of season. Unfortunately. Come on, please be a team. Please be a team. Columbus wants to. Okay. I'm not going to trade him back to Columbus. That's really dirty. I'm not going to do that. That's dirty. We'll see if we can send him to Toronto somehow. For a third. Of course, they'd be over the salary cap, blah, 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 blah. By $2 million, I'm not retaining that on Rick Nash. We're retaining half, maybe. We're retaining a lot of salary, though. So, is that good? Nope. Okay. Well, maybe Rick Nash, maybe a Winnipeg Jet for the season. See, Tampa Bay can take him. They have the cap space for him. So let's go Rick Nash. I'm trying not to take forever because this video is already 36 minutes long. 35 minutes long, my bad. It probably is that long. I haven't had many cuts for you guys. Rick Nash to Tampa Bay. Give us a fourth, man. Actually, I would love to get like a prospect or something that they're giving away, but they're not giving anything away. Give us a third. That's not going to go through. Give us, I'm not even going to attempt. Give us a fourth. Yep, okay, cool. Maybe a third might have went through. So we do have a pretty solid team. Let's go ahead and sim to the end of the re-sign phase. We're not signing anybody. We don't need to sign anybody. And see if our team has any holes. Alright guys, we just finished simming to the next season. And here are the owner goals. Be a serious contender. I want us to improve our top 6 forward group. Put a check on that, man. We've already done that. Our top 6 forward group has already been improved. That's awesome. I'm glad that's a goal. Beat Minnesota. That's the same goal that's been for years now. And sell 75% of our available season tickets this season. Let's check out our team. I know I'm going to have to do some roster moves and everything. Let's see what it looks like on paper. Whoa, I don't think this is the final product. No, let me best lines this. Okay. So, defense, let me make sure this is fine. Josh Morrissey's at 89? Are you kidding me? That is awesome. Wow, we have to pay him some big money this offseason. That is awesome. Now trading Dustin Bufflin doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. He lost morale for that. He's a 90, man. He's a 90. Josh Morrissey, man. That's awesome. Where's Patrick Laine? Still at 86. That's fine. He's going to take his time. Okay, Oliver Borkstrand is a right wing. So, William Nylander goes there. Nikolai Ehlers. I want to play him third line. I really do. Nikolai Ehlers, third line. Where's Joseph Quick? Joseph Quick's at 86. Are you kidding me? I don't want to rush him. He's getting called up for sure. I'm not going to rush him. Brett Howland needs to be playing up here. Adam Churin is a 81. Wow, we have too many prospects. Logan Stanley is playing in the NHL. Why is he down here? He's at 84. Wow, look at these defenders down here on defense in the AHL, man. Like Stahlberg, he's going to be NHL ready in 2 seasons. Man, Jake Bean's not growing, though. That's a problem. Christian Vesalainen, man. Everybody's telling me he's a bust. He's really not. Let me see who's scratched. Okay, yeah, they're all getting sent back down. Give me a second. Let me do roster moves, and then we'll take a look at the team. Alright, guys, here's a look at our lines, and they look pretty sick. We are going to try some things out here with these 4. Jansen Harkins, Christian Vesalainen, Brendan Lemieux, and Brett Howden. They're going to jump back and forth. We're going to give Jansen Harkins 10 games on the first line, basically, and depending on the third line, I mean, and then Brett Howden 10 games on the fourth line. They're just going to vice versa all season. Same with Lemieux and Vesalainen. Christian Vesalainen's actually growing now. I actually want to keep him there on the third line. I'm not going to move him around. We need him to get good. We drafted him first overall. We need him to get good. There's no reason for him not to be like a high-class prospect for us. I mean, he's 1 year younger than Patrick Laine, and he's obviously not going to be as good as Patrick Laine, but he could be, he's already better than Nikolai Ehlers, in my opinion. It seems like, when you look at the stats, it seems like he's a better player than Nikolai Ehlers. I don't know what to do with Nikolai Ehlers, man. He's not growing, but you know what? He's only 24. He's making next to no money. I mean, $3 million is actually a pretty good cap hit. It's not that bad. Worst case scenario is Vesalainen, he jumps him, and Vesalainen plays there. Nikolai Ehlers plays there, and then everybody wins, basically. Joseph Quick, man, 86 overall. I want to play him on the second line, but I don't want to rush him. I'm going to let him grow to 87 like he's doing, and I'll move him up then. I'm not going to rush him. Jared McCann's getting his chance in the NHL, and then Brett Howden, as I said, is vice versa with Jansen Harkins. Check out the defense, guys. Josh Morrissey, nearly a 90 overall. That's sick. Mark Edward Vlasic starting to go down. Hopefully we'll have to find something to do with his contract before 5 years. There's no way he's going to be up with this team for 5 more years. Tyler Myers, Jacob Chuba, Darcy Pisani, and Logan Stanley, who's 84 now. So these two down here, we have to watch their pair, and it could be pretty good. It's going to be shut down defense, that's for sure. They're not going to put up big numbers, but they're going to at least keep the puck out of the back of the net, as they're supposed to be. In the crease, we do have Eric Comrie still. Hopefully he gets a little bit better. 86, I'm hoping he grows some more. It sucks if he's going to get stuck at 86. I'm hoping he gets at least at 88, but hopefully he does. Hellebuck is actually stuck at 85, so he's not going to get any better. Now, check out, if you want to see depth, boom, check out the AHL squad. Noah Douglas is now at 80. He's a sniper. Nick Patan, why are you playing there? You should be playing there because he's younger. So, look at that first line out here. Dylan Dube, man, he could lead at AHL in scoring. Adam Mischerin's right there. This guy's going to be really good. He's got 82 faceoffs. I'm hoping he gets really good. I've seen him get extremely good in GM modes before. We got to keep our eye on him. Andrew Kopp, Vitaly Zubov, Chase Delio, Sergei Bykov, Jack McFarland, Martian Dunkel, Vitaly Arbroff, and Matt Keane. So defense is stacked as well. Gustav Forsling and Jake Bean. Let's get the Green Bean line going again. There we go. Luke Green and Jake Bean, the Green Bean line. We got to keep that going. Gustav Forsling, Stahlberg. Anyway, Semi Niku and Cedarholm. So pretty good squad. And then in the crease, we have Christian Hiljenko, who is actually shaping up to be a pretty good backup goalie maybe one day in the future. He's 81 overall already. He's only 23. He's going to get pretty good. His angle's already 92. That's actually pretty good. And this guy, if you put it in, we only have one AHL goalie. That's not that good. Cordis Carolino? I don't even know, man. We got him on a 1-year deal, so I don't know who this guy is, but he's there. Well, I don't know who this guy is. They always put him in there. We want him playing. I think that's like they automatically give you somebody or something. I don't know, something stupid. But anyways, yeah, pretty solid NHL and AHL team. This is a cup contending team for sure. I know the numbers are kind of all over the place, but I'm really hoping Oliver Bjorkstrand can really help William Nylander get going. And maybe Nikolai Ehlers. Because Nikolai Ehlers has been struggling for points too past few seasons. Ever since his 52-point season. With Patrick Laine on the same line, he's dipped down. And last year really wasn't that bad, actually. He actually did pretty good. For 84, that's not bad. But, you know, we want big numbers. Like, how many goals last season did Oliver Bjorkstrand score? Nearly 30. So, and he was on the second line. So, if we can have another 30-goal scorer almost on the team, just like Patrick Laine, we are going to win the Stanley Cup for sure. Now, Oliver Bjorkstrand still has 2 more years. He could get to 88. He is basically 88 with morale. If morale gets him up there, 88, he'll be at 88. Hopefully he gets to like an 89. Then he's gonna be a first liner, and then him and Blake Wheeler can just flip flop places. But that's our team, guys, and we're gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna record the next episode now, and it will be up tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed, press that like button down below. Actually, not tomorrow. Pause. The day after tomorrow. Okay, that works. The day after tomorrow, the next GM mode will be out. Be on the lookout for it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please press that like button down below. Comment any ideas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
We're back from the dead.